Hey Jude, don't make it bad. Take a sad song and make it better. Remember to let her into your heart. Then you can start to make it better. Hey Jude, don't be afraid. You were made to go out and get her. The minute you let her under your skin, then you begin to make it better. And anytime you feel the pain, hey Jude, refrain. Don't carry the world upon your shoulders. Well, you know that it's the fool who plays it cool by making his world a little colder. Na 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 na. Hey, how you doing? Justin here. Today we are checking out Hey Jude by the Beatles. Man, this is a classic tune, definitely a party sing-along favourite. It's definitely one that you want to be checking out. To play along with the original recording of this song, you need to put your capo on at the 3rd fret. Makes it a little bit too high for me, but definitely something you should be experimenting with if you want to sing it as well, is just trying to put the capo in different parts of the neck and find out what suits your voice. For me, it's a lot easier to play with these chords, but with the capo off, obviously a little bit lower and suits my voice better. Still a little bit croaky today, but anyway, there are 3 sections in the song: the verse, chorus and the bridge, all relatively simple chords, although there may be a few chords in the chorus section that you may not be immediately familiar with. So let's start off with the verse. First of all, we're going to keep the strumming just real simple to 4 down strums to the bar. I'll call it out first of all. The verse is just an 8-bar chord sequence. We've got a bar of D, then a bar of A, bar of A7, and then to a bar of D, a bar of G, then a bar of D, a bar of A, and then a bar of D. That's it. Okay, relatively simple arrangement there. D, A, A7, D, G, D, A, D. Okay, let's put that through with the lyrics. So, hey D, don't make it A. Take an A7 and make it D. To G chord and then we're going to D. Then it's an A and back to D chord. It's the same chords, that's a D again, for the second A. Then to A7 and back to D. To a G chord and then it's back to a D. Then it's an A to make it D chord. Okay, we've got that real classic little move going into the chorus. So that chord move is going from a regular D, then to a D major 7, which is simply using the first finger to bar the 2nd fret, the thinnest 3 strings. So from D, just move your first finger so it's barring the thinnest 3 strings. And then we go to a D7. Okay, D, D major 7, D7. Definitely worth practicing that as a little movement. Obviously those chord changes are pretty quick. If you can't do that, don't worry about it. Just change to the D7 when you come into the chorus section. So let me take you through the chorus section. There's a few chords now that are just half a bar each. So we've got the D7 for a bar, then 2 beats on G, 2 beats on D with an F sharp bass, 2 on E minor 7, 2 on D sus, then to A, and to D. You got this little movement to the D7. Same thing again with the G, D with an F sharp bass, to E minor 7, to D sus, to A, 2, 3, 4, D, 2, 3. Then that little movement, D7, A7, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, and then we're back again. So let me go through a little bit more detail about what's happening there. So the bar of D7, fairly straightforward. Now for the G, you want to use your 4-fingered G there. So 3rd fret, 2nd fret, open, open, 3rd fret, 3rd fret. So 3rd and 4th fingers covering the 3rd fret, the thinnest 2 strings. 2 strums there. Leave the 3rd and 4th fingers down, move 1st finger to the 2nd fret of the thickest string and 2nd finger to the 2nd fret of the 3rd string. Okay, it's a very common movement, this G, D with an F sharp bass. Then move 1st and 2nd fingers together to play the E minor, but you're still leaving 3rd and 4th fingers down, okay, on the thinnest 2 strings. Then go to a D chord, but leave 3rd and 4th fingers down still, and you end up with a D sus. So G, D with an F sharp bass, or D sus with an F sharp bass, I guess it should technically be. E minor 7, D sus, then to the A, and to the D chord. And A chord again, I sometimes use my 1st finger as a little mini bar, or sometimes I play it regular. It doesn't really matter, whatever feels most comfortable for you. That little movement is worth pointing out that that's 4 and 1. So 1, 2, 3, 4 and 1. Okay? 2, 3, 4, and then it's the same movement. E minor, the D, and then to the A. But also note here there's a little quirk at the end. Here D, D7 for 2 strums, A7 for 2 strums, and then a big strum which is held over for 6 beats, which is a bar of 4/4 and a bar of 2/4, or just one bar of 6/4. You can think of it whichever way you like, but you need to know that little 2/4 bar exists, or it might you might feel in a bit of a lurch when the band starts and you're not ready for it. So one more time through that B section. So okay, that's the 4 and of the previous section, the verse there. And anytime you feel the G, to a D with an F sharp bass, to E minor, to D sus, to an A, then back to D chord, 4 and 1. And anytime that it's the G, to a D with an F sharp bass, to E minor, to D sus, to an A, and back to D chord. Na na D7, then A to an A7, holding it for 6 beats. And then we're back to D and back to A. Okay, so that's the verse and the chorus section done. The only other section, as it goes verse, verse, chorus, verse, chorus, verse, and then to this new little bit after we've had that little hold, we're into the bridge section. Na, 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 then to a C, then to a G, back to D. Okay, there it's a D, then it's going to C, it's going to G, back to D. And it repeats that as many times, and well, until whoever you're having a sing along with has run out of vocal cords, I think, and you can get all screamy and all of that over that section. Now, and that's it. That's pretty much the tune, you know. But there's lots of different approaches to playing the rhythm. The one that I generally prefer, personally, is doing this. Which all I'm doing really is playing the 4 down strums, just like, you know, the most simple version, which is down, 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 okay? But what I'm doing is putting a little down, mainly focused on the bass notes of the chord, in between. So 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4 and 1, 2, 3, 4. Then you can song to make it better. if you're in that vibe and you've got that movement, the big, small, big, small, big, small, big, once you're doing that, it's kind of, it should feel natural at some points to allow yourself to do some upstrokes as well. So it's totally legit to do that. There's nothing that says that you shouldn't. In fact, it sounds generally really good to do that. But you want to start off having some sort of basic pattern and then just allowing yourself to add in some upstrokes where it feels comfortable to do that, you know. I really hope you enjoy playing this tune. It's definitely a sing-along favorite. It's loads of fun. I've played this at parties many, many times, and it's always a bit of a laugh, especially the screamy stuff at the end. So please subscribe to my YouTube channel if you dig what I do. I really appreciate your support, and do remember there's over 1,000 lessons all completely free over on JustinGuitar.com, so go and check it out. All the songs are all structured and it's a lot easier to find stuff. All the courses are laid out well, and you get extra notes and details about songs and sounds and all of those sort of things that I don't give you on YouTube. So go and check it out. I'll see you for plenty more very soon. Take care of yourselves. Bye bye.